slide out and he gon' get hit up. 100 rounds sound like a marching band. Drill team, I'm too ill, still me. Leave you with that shock look that you know is still me. Still from me, you will end up blooded. Dead, two to the head. Cop hate you, just imagine we torture feds.
As stated, as promised, anytime anything comes out that's dope, I definitely have to come and give you a dope review on it. And I think this guy is up to number 5 with audio dope. So in case you're wondering who I'm talking about, it's my main man, Currency, with his Pilot Talk 3. Now, it has been long awaited. I think the last Pilot Talk came out, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Pilot Talk 2, yeah, Pilot Talk 1. Both hot albums for that time. And if anybody is familiar with Currency, you know, he started out with the Paper Planes. Him and Wiz was doing a lot of work together. I think Wiz kind of veered off and did his own thing, where Currency, in my opinion, kind of still stayed true to what he normally does. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing in regards to what the fans feel about Currency. I like Currency. I've been following him, you know, through the Muscle Car Chronicles. You know, with his whole infatuation with the Chevys and all of that. And you know, I really think that he's a really good MC. His Weekend at Bernie's, you know, he's kind of comical and he's smooth, and I guess that comes along with his extracurricular activities that he does not hide. But Currency, all in all, is a really dope MC. So let's get right into Pilot Talk 3. I will give a shout out to my man. I was able to get it, you know, a little bit before it actually dropped. But he starts off like I said before. A lot of guys are doing these intros, and his is called the opening credits. Now, I really appreciate the fact that he actually mentions his relationship with Dame Dash. If you know from the first Pilot Talk, he actually was with Dame Dash, and we know Dame Dash done went crazy. I don't know what the heck is going on with Dame Dash, but every interview he's just angry, he's just crazy, and I can see why, you know, people you know, are kind of veering off from Dame. You know, he has this high power thing, in my opinion, that he doesn't know how to let go of and humble himself, but that's in any case. But he kind of talks about Dame teaching him a lesson, which I'm sure everybody can learn from. So he's finally has solidified himself in the rap scene. We know he goes back. A lot of people don't know he was actually with Master P on No Limits label. I think he was with the 504 Boys back in the day. A lot of people don't know that. And then he went over and started working with Cash Money. And he did a couple early tracks with Wayne, and as you know, he does talk about some of those tracks just chilling. I'm sure some good music just chilling in somebody's vault somewhere, and we all know Baby ain't letting go of that. Right, baby? You're not letting go of that, because you don't even want to let go of. Alright, so whatever. We ain't even going to go down that road, but you know, I really like some of the tracks on this album. He has production by Harry Fraud, Cool and Dre, Jalil Beats. I was so surprised. Shout out to Jalil, how he can actually, Jalil makes some nice up-tempo, you know, beats, but he actually smoothed it out for Currency, which is really hot, and which I thought. Joey Fats did production on here, and you can never ever go wrong with my man Ski Beats. I mean, Ski Beats is just ridiculous. I really like Currency doesn't really, you know, talk about knowledge, or, you know, it's a lot of braggadocious rap, but I do like you know, he has on Cargo Planes, where he talks about how his lyrics changed somebody's life. I don't know how that could even happen, but that did happen for him. So you know, and I'm assuming that that's real. But you know, Cargo Planes is a track that I enjoy. It's the single that's out. The video is hot, so you might want to check that out. What else? He has just the 560 SL. I'm sorry, the 560 SL featuring Wiz Khalifa. It actually brought Wiz back to actually how he used to be. I really can't say that I like Wiz Khalifa right now. He's making a bunch of trash, if you ask me. You know, from Mesmerize, which I love, but he tends to go back to how he used to be when he spits with Currency, and some balls just bring that out of you. So you know, I really appreciate that in regards to. And another track that I enjoy, going back to the Audio Dope, Audio Dope 5. You know, for me, when I first heard Audio Dope, the first one, you know, it kind of relates music as to being an addiction. You know, like it's like crack, and he's the guy, you know, serving it to you, and you just keep coming back for more. So you know, he got on the chorus. He say, you know, like they knocking at the door because they want more. They sleeping outside like they waiting on Jordans. I mean, you know, and it's just like, you know, a lot of times when you're actually relating something to, you know, something that we do, you know, I just think that that's just hot. Life I Chose, featuring Jay Townsend. It really has a nice, smooth but powerful beat, and if you can kind of understand what I'm saying, you know, it's smooth but it's still strong. You know what I mean? And then you got some smooth vocals from my man Jay Townsend, which is just hot. Pot Jar featuring Jadakiss. A lot of people familiar with that. That kind of leaked out a few weeks ago, and he got a lot of great responses from that. All I Know is another hot track. And also a track called Briefcase. I really like a track called Briefcase. The beat is just smooth. It talks a little bit about, you know, snakes and dudes that's in your crew. That's really, you know, they in your crew, but they really not in your crew. You know what I'm saying? And how people try to tell you what to do with your stuff and with your life, and they basically don't even have anything. So Currency, all in all, you know, it's I can tell you, it's not. I don't know what it is. I just can't give a lot of these albums, you know, heavy row. You know, but it's a smooth album. I give it like, it's like I guess a situational album. You know, like sometimes you use different albums for the different things that you're doing. And this is you know, I guess one of those joints where you just chilling. Maybe you had a few, you toss back a few, you know, whatever you do to chill, and you know, you throw on that Audio Dope 3. And you know, it just goes right into the Audio Dope 2 and 1. He didn't like reinvent the wheel. You know, he didn't do anything really extra different. So, you know, I'm going to rate this album just because it's the only thing that I'm doing this week. Hopefully you had a chance to check out my interview with Shorty Rock. And shout out to Shorty Rock too. But the rating that I had for this album is, I mean, you know, it's like a 2.5. And not because Currency is bad. You know, I love him. I love his music, but it's just nothing really changed from Audio Dope 1 and Audio Dope 2. And I guess, yeah, you say, yeah, well, he's supposed to stay within the guidelines of the Audio Dope. Well, yeah, you can, but you don't really have to either. So, you know, a 2.5 is what I'm giving this. And shout outs to Currency. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. And you know, that's all I got to say.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe at the bottom, okay? And just keep it G with me. Let me know what you want me to do. Let me know. I always say, if you got somebody you want me to review, you know how to get in contact with me, okay?